Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a KYTC district is preparing for the winter early by helping schools design snowplows. And the University of Kentucky is getting ready to study the relationship between tobacco and rural communities.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on October 26th. Now let's check in with meteorologist Evan Hatter for a look at your forecast this morning. And Evan, it's a pretty decent day out there.
Yeah, not looking too bad already this morning, and we will continue to see really nice conditions as we work through the remainder of our Thursday, or as we like to call it around here, Friday Eve. Not too far away now. Here's a look outside as the clock turns to 5 a.m. Outside of our WYMT studios here on Black Gold Boulevard in Hazard. No big issues this morning in terms of fog. Low 50s out there, the current temperature. Neither are we looking at fog at London Corbin Airport. Upper 40s to right around 50 out in the Cumberland Valley this morning. Still some milder numbers as you head closer to Lake Cumberland. We're flirting with 60 in Somerset and Monticello. Into the mid 50s in the Big Sandy, and upper 50s as you head toward Jackson, but a lot of 40s still hanging out on the map. But look to the west. Lexington's at 62, Louisville's at 68. That warmer air is headed in our direction. No big issues on pinpoint Doppler this morning, so as you head through the next 12 hours, yes, we'll see some cloudiness today, but I do think we're dry and we are mild with those temperatures nearly 10 degrees above where they should be for this time of year. Olivia, I'll break down the rain potential as we head toward the weekend in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Evan. Troopers with KSP Post 8 in Moorhead are looking for a man who is wanted for assault. Take a look at your screen. 33-year-old Wesley Howard is 6 feet 2 inches tall with hazel eyes. Police say he is known to frequent Morgan and Montgomery counties. If you have any information, you should call the Moorhead KSP Post at 606-784-4127. One Eastern Kentucky school district is asking voters to approve a double nickel tax to help fund construction projects within the district. Lawrence County School Superintendent Robbie Fletcher says at the top of the priority list is replacing an aging elementary school. The tax would also fund repairs to the roof at Louisa Middle and upgrade sports facilities at every school.
5 or 6 years ago, we were given an estimate of about $17 million of what it would cost to replace the building, build a brand new building. But since COVID, and you've seen how much construction costs have increased, how much even buying buses have increased, that latest estimate has been somewhere around $27 to $30 million.
If passed, the tax would bring an additional $11.5 million along with state matched funds. KYTC District 12 has been working with 10 area schools to design snowplows, which the road crews will use for the upcoming winter season. Officials gathered at Betsy Lane High School yesterday to connect the newest scraper, donning the words "Bobcats say when snow's down, slow down." Art teacher Cheyenne Smith says the project allows the students to use their art skills in a real way, taking the design out of the class and into the county.
They're going to see this wherever it goes, and it's going to be in the area, so they're going to see it, their families are going to see it, and they get to know, hey, I did that, it's in my community, and that's another way for art to kind of bring people together in this community.
The district took its plow yesterday morning, but used the visit to leave behind valuable lessons. The city of Campton in Wolfe County was awarded more than $900,000 for a project on Main Street. City leaders plan to replace the pedestrian bridge on Kentucky 191 between Mill Street and Washington Street. The project will also include the construction of a sidewalk starting at the intersection of Wall Street and West 2nd Street. The funding is being provided by the Federal Transportation Alternatives Program. We will have more about this at WYMT.com. Earlier this month, the University of Kentucky was awarded $19 million to begin tobacco research specific to the region. The name of the program is Apple Trust. This stands for Appalachian Tobacco Regulatory Science Team, or Apple Trust. The program will focus on the relationship between tobacco and rural communities. The counties included from our region are Breathitt, Knott, Leslie, Letcher, and Perry counties. The goal of the research is not to make people quit tobacco, but to really understand their habits.
And the team part is really important because it's not only showing that we have a multidisciplinary team of scientists and researchers and community engagement specialists, but we imagine that the team is larger to include all the communities that will be working it.
Researchers say that they will begin searching for candidates for the research in February. The last Thursdays on Main of the year will be today in downtown Hazard. The festivities will begin on Main Street in Hazard at 5 and will run until 8. This will be the fall edition and include a chili cook-off, pumpkin dessert competition, trunk or treating, and more. The executive director of the Appalachian Arts Alliance says they are excited to end the season with hopefully great weather and a great turnout.
We are also having live music with Waylon Nelson. We have a ton of local artists and crafters who are going to be setting up selling their wares. And then we're also doing a final fall Thursdays on Main scavenger hunt where whoever wins has the potential to win $100. So that and so much more is going to happen down here. And the best part is it's all free.
Deaton adds that although the event is free here, he encourages everyone to shop with the local vendors that will be set up. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up after the 2020 pandemic, a New York charter school embarked on a mission to begin mental health clubs to more schools.
And it's looking nice for the final Thursdays on Main this week. But some chilly air is on the way. The details after this.
Our next Toyota is in Chapmanville at the all-new Thornhill Toyota. Ready to make every